my mic is being picked up, hopefully. It's been a bit. It's been a decent bit since I've been able to stream. School has been packing it on. Getting close to finishing though, so I would have put at least a little bit of focus into it. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to another beautiful stream. Today we're going to be playing some League of Legends while I talk about the what I have in mind. Specifically, I want to be talking about Elden Ring. It's been out for I think 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, whatever. I have completed my first playthrough, and I kind of wanted to give some of my takes on it. In other news, the Aiden Mr. Girl debate happened. It was really boring. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't particularly enjoy it too much, just for the fact that the entire thing ended up being, they just agreed. There wasn't any, like, to be fair, I went into it expecting more of an entertainment focusing, but it ended up being a more legitimate debate. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but I didn't really enjoy it for the sake of what I expected. It ended, for those who didn't see it, it just ended up with them essentially agreeing on all the points. They were arguing over Pie Man and the situation that occurred between him and the Satanist on Discord or whatever. Yeah, hold on, let's see if I can fix this. Why is this like this? I can close out of that. I can close out of, oh, that's not good. We don't want that open. I gotta close out all these tabs. Oh, now I lost my fucking... Not that one. But yeah, they just ended up agreeing on most of the points, which, I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised. I didn't pay very much attention to it, if I'm being completely honest. I just had it off in the background. It was kind of fucking AIDS because Augie RFC was streaming, so was Nicholas Diorio, and they were both streaming together playing Fortnite or some gay shit. And then fucking Doc goes online and he starts streaming, and Tipster's live on YouTube. It was ridiculous. All of them were live at the same time. So I had an Augie stream as well as Doc's stream open while playing a fucking game, so why not? But I did listen to, I did pay more attention to Doc's stream, just for the fact that I was at least a little bit curious. It's funny, you know, this was supposed to be the big thing, and then the day before there was the High Tree debate, which was fucking spurgy-ass, stupid-ass, nobody cares, petty-ass, Discord drama. But I thought that was pretty entertaining. It was kind of funny. I hate Aiden, though, if I'm being completely fucking honest. I can't stand listening to him in debates. His whole spiel in debates that I think gets me the most is just his ineptitude in the fact that he is constantly talking over people to try and devalue their points to get his own point across. I mean, the kid got fucking destroyed by Keemstar in a debate about gender. Alright? Anyway, I'm not going to go into it too hard. I might do a little more research and actually make a fully fledged out doctrine as to why I dislike Aiden. But, that may be in the future. Once again, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for tonight, for sure, but in the grand scheme of things, just because it depends on how my schedule works out. I'm really close to finishing college, want to finish that out, and I want to put most of my focus on that. Let's see. What else is the other thing I kind of wanted to talk about? Mr. Sin. I can't say it well enough. It's been kind of... I think it was Connor who talked about it. I may be remembering wrong. Who made a video recently. And it was just... and he kind of hit all the points that are worth talking about in regards to Mr. Sin, and this was specifically about Augie's debate with Mr. Girl, or the conversation. Essentially, Mr. Sin was upset about Augie platforming Mr. Girl at all, and it came out in a Blood Sports between on Doc's channel between Augie and Grimsy, I believe it was, when Mr. Sin actually came on. I think it was Mr. Sin. I could be getting this fucking wrong. But anyway. It all ended up with Mr. Sin making a fucking cope stream just because Augie platformed Mr. Girl. Kind of retarded. Not much else to go there. I mean, the idea of giving someone a platform to talk and just to discuss these sort of things is... The idea to minimize that or remove that is fucking stupid. In fact, whether or not the morality of it, let's leave that at bay, because whatever, you can argue morals all you want with that, but entertainment point, it's very entertaining. I'm fucking rambling. I don't have all my thoughts together. I didn't even plan about talking about that. I just wanted to, I really wanted to just talk about some Elden Ring. So, for those who, I'm sure everyone's heard about the game by now. It's been everywhere. Let's see. I'm gonna lose my fucking thought. I didn't prep or anything. I just jumped into this because I literally spent the last hour debating if I even wanted to stream. But if I want to actually do something like this, I need to just do it. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Maybe I'll straighten up a little bit. Double check something. It's gonna be fucking AIDS, so I'm checking on my phone to make sure the audio sounds fine. Yeah, okay. I also use my phone to watch chat, so say what you will. Anyway, let's talk about Elden Ring. So, for starters, I am a Dark Souls veteran. I've played 1, 2, and 3, multiple runs out of each. I never played Bloodborne. I've never owned a PS5 or a PS4, PS3, whatever. I never owned a PlayStation. And I've never played Demon Souls by that extent either. But I've played through Dark Souls 1 multiple times, as well as the remaster. I've played through Dark Souls 2 plenty of times. Actually, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite game in this franchise. And then I've played through 3 multiple times as well. Elden Ring, in the aspect of comparing it to the other Dark Souls, once again, I've never played Demon Souls or Bloodborne, so I'm going to leave those out of my judgments or thoughts. But out of those games, actually fantastic. I think it had a big learning curve. It felt very jarring when I first got into it. The combat system's a little bit different than previous games, more akin to something like Dark Souls 3 versus 1 or 2, but very fast-paced, as well as a lot more moves to juggle around, and the fucking enemies are relentless. Not necessarily the baby enemies or whatever, the normal mobs, but some of the bosses, especially towards the end of the game, really get very intense. If you've played, Milena was very much the boss I struggled the most on. I didn't really have that much problem with any other boss, other than I had a lot of trouble with Margit when I first played it, and I think that was a little bit due to me getting used to the game. But I struggled a lot against Margit. And Tree Sentinel, but that was just due to me going too early, I think. Then again, also, getting used to the game was pretty difficult for me. But once I finally did get used to the combat, I felt more comfortable. The game really picks up. Like, I would say the early game of Elden Ring is difficult for its own right, and it goes by pretty slow. But if you take a decent route and making sure you're going to areas that aren't too difficult for your level, and I think you can kind of get the jive for where you should go after you've played through the game once or twice. But once you kind of get a jive for where you should go and when you should go, it really doesn't feel that bad. But when I first jumped into it, not knowing anything, fucking ridiculous with how lost I felt the entire time. And feeling like I wasn't powerful enough to do anything. That said, probably about when I hit the Altus Plateau, that completely 180'd. Everything that I had unlocked to me except the capital. I didn't go to the capital yet, but everything that I had unlocked to me, I felt like I could handle, which was a very nice change of pace. Oh, I got 150 in this. This is gonna suck. Disconnect my phone from the Wi-Fi. That might help.
Minions have spawned.
Oh yeah, helped a little bit. 30 FPS. We love it. No, yeah, but once I got to about Altus Plateau, that completely changed. The game felt a lot more open, a lot, not, I wouldn't say easier, but well, maybe I would say easier. It genuinely felt like a different game at that point, difficulty-wise. And I think that was because you get powerful pretty quick. Once you get past the leveling, you know, early levels are kind of hard to come by, but once you get past that and you finally get some levels in you, I genuinely felt very powerful. That and weapon upgrades. I've, from my experience playing, not much comes from scaling. I mean, there's some, obviously, but not a lot comes out of the scaling. A lot more of your damage comes from weapon upgrades. But then again, so about going from there, after Altus Plateau, it was pretty easy until maybe the Hallig tree is, I think when I started to really feel it difficult again. After I had, or maybe the Mountaintop of Giants. Like, that's when it's starting to feel a little more difficult. And then you get to the Consecrated Snowfield. This gets a little more difficult. And then the Hallig tree was fucking AIDS. Absolutely. That, Farum Azula was decently difficult, but I didn't struggle with that area too much. It was definitely the Hallig tree, the boss there, and Melina, which were fucking absurd. The amount of tries I had for Melina was actually ridiculous. I eventually did just cave in and switch to a bleed build. For those curious, I did I started with a faith strength build. I'll give my take on that in a moment. And this could be due to my level not being proper, but I'll give my take that I have. I lost my train of thought. I can't fucking stand when that happens. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I started as a faith strength build, and then I eventually transferred into just a faith build. Which, and once I did that, I felt a lot better, and I completely ran through the game for a lot of it. Except, once again, when I got to the Hallig tree specifically is when I genuinely felt like there was nothing I could do. Melina absolutely destroyed me. Like, absolutely wrecked my shit, and I got to the point where I felt like horrible about my, I can't believe I said this, but I felt horrible about myself and my ability with it. You know, I think a little bit of it comes from my experience with Souls games. The fact that I've played a lot, and I felt like it shouldn't have been that bad, but it genuinely was. It was horrible. It was genuinely horrible. But anyway, beat them, and I also note something I don't like. Well, let's go into my problems with the game, actually. Because all in all, I'll be real, there's not many problems I have with the game. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I'm already on my second playthrough because I'm excited to play again. I want to continue playing. In fact, I would be playing that right now, but you see, I wanted to stream, and I actually can't. I don't have it on my PC. I'm playing Elden Ring on my Xbox, and I don't have a setup for streaming on Xbox, so not much I can do there. But let's see. Yeah, so but I wanted to stream. It was between play Elden Ring or stream, and if I just play Elden Ring, I'm gonna feel very very much like I'm not doing anything, and not having school this week along with that would make me kind of feel like shit. I feel like I literally do nothing. I can't stand that feeling. So, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm doing that a lot. So we're here streaming, and I'm talking about Elden Ring as opposed to playing it right now. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go over some of the things I didn't enjoy about Elden Ring, though. So, for starters, the game scaling. So for those of you who don't know, you can co-op for this, and I enjoy co-oping and playing with my cousin. I think it's a lot of fun, right? Going through some areas or bosses just to play together. You know, games are better when you play with your friends, whatever. The boss health scaling with 2 people in there is absolutely bonkers. Especially late game. We were going to do the final boss together, and the amount of damage I did by myself versus playing with him, and vice versa, the same for him, was ridiculous. I mean, to the point where it's almost just... It's almost just way better to play by yourself. And I hate saying that because one of the reason Dark Souls 2 is my favorite is I have amazing memories of playing through the entire thing with my cousin. Absolutely fantastic. So much fun playing through that game, right? Anyway. So that was one thing. And then once again, the scaling of the game feels strange. And it may have been my build, who knows? It may have been some other thing. Because I did tend to do almost everything I could, so that was available to me. So I do think I ended the game relatively overloaded. My first playthrough was about 160 hours, and I ended at 160 as my level. I'm currently a shield build. The best weapon in the game, I swear, is shields. Shields are awesome. Once again, that comes from my experiences with Dark Souls 2. I did a challenge run where I only used shields and I beat the game, and I just remember having so much fun with it. So I've tried to do a shield build in every single Dark Souls just because it's kind of I know it's terrible. I mean, it really isn't a good build necessarily, but it's just hilarious. Anyway. But that very well could be part of the case. Why some parts felt difficult, or the mid felt so easy as opposed to the end with just insane bosses. But it's an interesting concept. I mean, I know it's a non-linear game and that's purposeful. It's bad, guys. It's bad. I'm at 30 FPS. It's bad. I'm trying to save our turret there. I need the bag. Low, or I need to die low, and I'm pretty useless here. I still have 12,000 gold, 1,200 gold. There's some things about Aram that genuinely makes me mad. For one, why the fuck do mages get Zone is Hourglass, but ADCs or AD champions can't get a Guardian Angel? Very not cool. Also, if you've seen any of my other videos or any of my other streams, you will notice that I do not have a webcam going right now. I'll be honest, my setup is fucking garbage. I have a rack of clothes behind me. It's just because I share. I'm in an interesting living situation. That's all. I'm not going to go into details, but so I literally have a rack of clothes behind me, of my brother's clothes, and I don't think it looks very nice. And the only way to combat that is to play with the lights off, and it kind of makes me tired when I do that. So Draven guy is good. Got him. Easy. 300 ping. Nice. Good timing since they're all dead. Love that. I can play, I mean, not perfectly at 100%, but it's not unplayable. Almost. Enemy triple kill. Enemy quadra kill. You also may have noticed if you're here, I changed my name from Your Resident Doomer to Ridley. I'm sure a majority of you don't know, but that's been my alias for a long time. Now online since I think like 2015-ish when I started going by Ridley online, and I like it better than I felt like, I don't know, the Doomer idea really kind of soured me for a bit. Then Jesus, then just one day it was like, out of here, leave me alone. Nice. It's just scuffed, man. There's nothing we could do. It's terrible. Bye bye, Nautilus. Got him. I feel that. I feel that on a personal level. So shut the fuck up. Stop fucking talking. The League community is fucking autistic. It's always been autistic. I don't even feel like I need to say that. It's just generally known. But I do enjoy playing ARAM every now and then. It's just a good time waster game. I really struggled to figure out what I wanted to play. I don't have a whole lot of games downloaded at the moment. I recently, well, not even that recently really, I changed out my, I had a portable hard drive, and I swapped out for an internal SD not too long ago. And, got him. Ping, I swear it. I got away. That ping is fucking AIDS though. I think actually when I've been playing this games on stream, I've been playing single player games, so this is my first time trying to do an online game. I think I could. I might be. No, I played fucking Roblox. I don't remember how the ping was there, but to be fair, I also have music playing. I don't normally play with music if I'm being honest, but I thought it might be nicer than, especially because I'm pretty sure I can be pretty quiet at times. I want to keep at least something playing in the background. Oh, we lost not. When did he didn't come back at all? Nobody gets it. Fuck you. You'll stink. Thank you. Oh my god. I really need to fucking put my big boy pants on and just watch a shitload of content that Mr. Sin is in, as well as Aiden, if I want to make if I want to talk on them, because all I can really say now is they're fucking spurgs and they're fucking annoying, and I can maybe back it up with one clip if I really tried to find it, but I do want to do a deep dive eventually and try and make something on them, because it's actually fucking ridiculous how much I despise it. I feel like an idiot saying I do without being able to back it up in any capacity. Aiden genuinely just annoys the absolute piss out of me every time I hear him come on stream talking about bullshit that I feel like he knows nothing about. Just pulling shit out of his ass constantly. And then Mr. Sin is just the thing that I think I don't know how to put this into words really about what this says about them, but I was watching one of their streams where they were supposed to be not necessarily exposing, but talking about in this section of the stream they were talking about tipsters specifically. They were going over going to go over why he's a piece of shit or something, and the entire time they just call him fat. I mean, yeah, he's fat. That's it. But my point is, making the claim that he's a piece of shit and all this stuff, and then just calling him fat the whole time. It was fucking stupid. It was just shit content. It was absolutely that's I don't know how else to put it. It was just shit content. I don't understand his niche though, Mr. Sins, yet. Because every time I see him, a video by him, especially within the last couple weeks, every single video is just him shit talking the RFC community, calling everyone pedo. So his latest stream, he was talking shit on Smaggle Daggle for all his jokes about wanting to have sex with minors. What can I say though? Kind of don't. If you want that, I'm going to. But and if I remember correctly, the reason that started was because of Paradise. I don't actually know Paradise at all. I think I've been in a Twitter space with him in there once or twice, and yeah, I am just a fucking person. That's all I got. He's just a person, and I don't know what he did or if he did anything. Just a fucking spurg online. Supposedly he sent. Was it? I think he sent his. He's like 17 and he sent his dick to like a 13-year-old. Actually, I retract that statement because I am not sure and I don't want to spew wrong shit. So I just am let's wipe that. All right, let's wipe that. I am unsure as to why. I just know that the claims regarding Paradise are pedophilically charged. So I won't say anything else on that, just because I don't, like I said, I don't always say something incorrect, and I'm not, if I'm being honest, I'm not fucking versed enough in it anyway to really talk about it, so I won't specifically. But that was the gist of as to why they brought up that. Smaggle made a tweet talking shit about Paradise. But yeah, so throughout this week, really mainly this week, I'm going to be trying to get some streams out and find shit to talk about. Forcing myself to actually put content out. If I'm serious, I mean, I think I've said this before, but this is not, YouTube is not supposed to be competition. I really like the idea of streaming. I really enjoy the idea of people listening to my take on stupid shit. And that's it. This person is gonna shut the fuck up. I enjoy the hell out of Urgot, but I feel like he does very well on Aaron personally, at least in the early stages. He can be pretty nice once you get some items on him for team fights, but early he, unless if you can't get in, it's just. So, I mean, if you can get in someone, you can lock them down pretty well. You can do a lot of damage, but right now with the amount of time at this point in the game, how long it takes my shotgun needs to recharge, it's hard to actually do it. But I do enjoy the hell out of Urgot. I used to play him a lot. But the lack of poke makes him rough in the early game of ARAM. That's pretty much all I play now is ARAM. I enjoy ARAM a lot though, I really do. He's fucking retarded. You fucking retarded. I will say, if everything goes well in the, oh Jesus. Get out of there, what are you doing? I'm not gonna be able to hit a single ult in this game. Ping's too high. Love the Urgot ult. I feel like it's very demoralizing when you get hit by it just because of how much shit is on your screen, like the chains or whatever. Oh god, what's going on up here? I'm trying to think of some other games that might be fun to play on stream. They hit me with a snowball there. This is more of a personal thing. I know my profile picture I'm vaping in every single video that I've done prior to this I'm seeing with vaping and stuff. I'm actually trying to quit. I'm not doing filtering. I've tried that multiple times, but I've swapped to a different kind of vape, lowering how much nicotine I do. The end goal being getting no nicotine, and then quitting from there. I am down about half as much nicotine as I had in my old vape, so little things. You know, I enjoy Doc's streams a lot. I really do. I enjoy interacting with the chat there, and I enjoy listening to him. I don't know how I feel about how he does debates. So, and this is more of a personal thing than a. I missed that. It's always worth trying. You missed 100% of the shots you got today. Yeah, I don't know how much I like how he does debates. Specifically, I don't know if he really would call himself a debate moderator, because he kind of just hosts the debates, right? And maybe that's the idea. He just hosts them as literally as a platform to do it, which then again is just kind of strange. What's the point of that, really? Why would that debate happen? I mean, I guess it's a new. I can see it, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me personally. Can you get hit by a skill shot twice? Like, if I timed it perfectly, could I actually get hit by a TF thing twice? Get out. You gotta get out. Got the Malphite grabbing us. Sorry, man. He needed it. I didn't realize he was charging a Q. I should have waited. Nope. I mean, I can see some of the benefits of running a debate on Doc's stream. I can. I don't know. I think it is more of a personal thing. I feel like he doesn't really moderate at all. That's literally all I got. I just feel like he doesn't moderate at all. Got her. Love the ultimate, man. Definitely got his ultimate. There's something else. Yeah, this is kind of more in regards to Sin and his ship hogging. Does anybody actually genuinely take Augie serious with a lot of his takes? I mean, I think a big portion of I think a big portion of Augie's content is more entertaining side. As in, like, I feel like he says shit just to be entertaining. Because that's what a lot of his stuff is built around. I mean, he even self-proclaims. I mean, he enjoys just for instance, baiting bait tweets. Sorry, like bait tweets, for instance. And he does this quite a bit. It's just in the aspect to fuck with people. So, and while he might, maybe this is coming off wrong. Yeah, I think it's coming off wrong. I think I'm saying the wrong thing. I don't know, I think it's more of an ass. Actually, you know what? Here's I think more of the problem. how serious everyone takes drama on this stuff. A lot of it is just for entertainment. This kind of, the way I see it a lot is, or the way I think of it, for instance, with the high tree thing. To be fair, I don't know how much of this was just him saying that just to, as a strange way to cope or whatever. Saying the entire time at the end, he made this. I mean, it felt like it made it, and then at the end of it saying, "Oh, it's all just entertainment purposes." It's kind of fucking retarded, if you ask me. Like, I feel like it's just like a one last way to trying to fucking cope. If I'm being completely honest, it's kind of ridiculous. Because obviously, it fucking pissed him off, at least to some extent, to do that. The whole situation. And I feel like it's just entertainment, kind of was in. Yeah, I just feel like it was if not a genuine, right, just a weird thing to say. I don't know, but even then, I still think he, I don't even know if he came out on top, really. I don't want to say Aiden came out on top. Fuck Aiden. Bitch. Can't stand Aiden. This kid's on my absolute fucking nerves. I don't know why he does either, half the time. In the high tree debate, he was kind of he was very disrespectful with the way he debated. You see this a lot in the commentary community, and disrespectful sounds like a high and mighty way to put it. Like it's fucking internet drama. But the not letting talking over. It actually is something that genuinely kind of pisses me off in debates. The idea of talking over someone to kind of devalue their point, to get them mixed up. And you see this a lot in politics, right? You'll see people talking over, because when you talk over someone, right, it's really easy to lose your fucking train of thought. Christ, if I get to that this one more time. Apparently I was still in your sight there, I guess. Ally has been slain. I think next time I'm going to try and get one of my friends on this. Fucking retarded. Pick it up. No. It's always with the shot you miss, 100% of the shots you want to take. I'm gonna play coy and sit and think it's fucking cool a little bit. Games, as well as having, I mean, here nothing's happening on screen, so the FPS is mostly fine. But I come down here to where all so I dropped 10 frames almost instantly. 30 FPS is actually pretty rough. I mean, all things considered. And then along with, like I said, along with it's one thing I genuinely don't know how to fix. I don't know. I live at a family member currently, and I mean I could. Yes. I currently live in college, which really, if it is internet problems, unless I want to go out and purchase it myself, but I could probably do. My only thing is, the more bills I take, the less money I'm making to put in my savings. This game's fucking over. The less money I have to put in my savings, and I've said this before in a couple stream chats. I'm currently in a long-distance relationship with my fiance. She lives a couple thousand miles away from me, so I have to. But I take a trip every 6 months to go spend some time with her family, and she comes here to spend some time with my family. Once I finish college, so that should be over. So about maybe like I think the date I quoted some of my friends was in March of next year. I should be living up there. Once again, kind of besides the point. Jesus. But to do that, I need to have money in savings, right? Playing like fucking ass. I'm telling you, it's the ping, it's the FPS. But because of that, I very well might not play another one of this game. Let's see if I have anything else I can play. It's going to drive me fucking insane. Got him. At what point would our team out scale? TF scales really well. So does the Caitlyn, but to the extent the Lily, I feel like she's gonna be able to replace actually. But we have a Tom Kench as well as a Varus. I think our team actually scales a little better than theirs. For your help. Damage on the Malphite. I thought he just ulted in though. I thought I heard the sound. Actually, I don't know.
Your inhibitor has been
fucking day. Let's go, good guys. Got this. Actually. I think Lee Sin is actually more effective as an assassin in this game mode, built on like lethality. Still a little sick if you couldn't tell. I mean, I'm a little sick. I don't know what it is. Thank you for pinging me. I don't really understand what you want from me. I'm relatively tanky. Fucking uses. Jesus! Why are you pinging me? Why are you pinging?
An ally has been slain.
But do you want me to sell it? Fine, I'll sell it. Here you go. This is fucking AIDS. Nothing about it is redeemable. I lose all my health to a fucking burn again, and then I'm fucking die. Fucking in myself. You should kill yourself now. Almost. Oh, I hit the mouth. Yeah. Can I have it, please? Okay. I have one anyway, you fucking whore. Always worth a shot.
Has been slain.
To be fair, I can, with the ult cooldown being, it's like 40 something, yeah, 47 seconds. I can afford to waste it. It's not a huge deal if I blow it, just because it charges so fast. We can avoid a fight before then. So we'll see that. Careful here, guys. Be careful. Still ult. Here we go, guys. Come on, guys. I don't think we can do that. Yay. Did it, guys. We did it, guys. Good job. Yes, JP, it is your favorite Souls game. No, I spent the first maybe 10-20 minutes talking about Elden Ring. Going over some of my takes. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of rambly. I didn't have all my thoughts together, and I got a little bit of a headache, so didn't really go over as well as I wanted it to. But I still kind of said what I thought. Whatever. I just went over. I went over what my likes and dislikes. You know, you've heard them before. You know, just the strangeness with the scaling of things feeling weird. Not really. I've only been live for 30 minutes. Well, maybe like 40 minutes now. Oh, 53 minutes. Nice. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I don't... Maybe. Making videos is a lot of work. It's very much easier to just stream. I think I should, if I do want to do segments on a stream though, even if I'm streaming and I want to do a segment on something like that, I do think I should maybe write out something, at least points to hit for sure, because I kind of ramble a bit. Anyway, but it's been about an hour, and I think I'm gonna call it there. I appreciate you stopping by, JP. It's a lot. Nah, but yeah, cool transition. Shut the fuck up. Nah, but I'll see you. I'll see you probably later today. I imagine you're not going to bed yet. I'm not going to bed yet either. So anyway, thanks anybody who stopped by to watch. I appreciate it.